Hey guys, this is Panda here with the video talking today about Genshin Impact. This is a game that just came out recently. It's an open world RPG with gacha elements. And I thought I'd make a video with my initial thoughts on the game so far. And spoiler alert, I'm enjoying it a lot. So keep in mind this isn't like a full on review because even though I've been playing this game a lot, I I wouldn't even consider myself a mid game player yet. I'm still very early into the game. There's still a lot I have to learn. Um, I'm still low level and stuff like that. So I won't be able to comment on any of the end game experience kind of stuff. So it's available on PC, PS4, and mobile. And fun fact, you can play it co-op with up to 4 players. And there is crossplay, so you can play with your PS4, PC friends, or if your friends don't have any gaming device other than their phone, you can play with mobile players as well. But also keep in mind that if you are on PS4, there isn't cross platform progression. So if you have a PS4, you can't carry it over to your phone or your PC. But if you are playing on PC, you can carry that progress over to your phone and vice versa. So just heads up if you end up starting to play this game. Um, I mean, it's an open world RPG, right? So you get to explore a big ass world. You kill stuff. You go on quests. The story's been okay so far. Nothing to really write home about, but it's been all right. And things like that. So if you're new to gacha games, or if you've never played them on the phone before, they're a little different in terms of how you progress your characters and how you acquire them as well. So instead of fighting really tough bosses or really tough monsters and dungeons and stuff, trying to get the best weapons, and you don't acquire them that way, but instead you acquire them from rolling them with premium currency, which this game gives you a shit ton, by the way. Um, I know a lot of people when they see that this game has gotcha elements, they kind of got like scared to try it, or like maybe not scared, but like it kind of made them uninterested because they hear the word gotcha, so they think it's like pay to win or you're gonna have to spend a lot of money, and that's just not the case with this game. This game is very free to play friendly, and again, I've been playing this game nonstop for like the past few days, and I haven't felt the need to spend money um, on anything. So I'm gonna try to keep this video short. Just talk about what I like about the game so far. Is definitely the combat system. Was a surprise. Again, like with gotcha games, they tend usually to have very simple combat mechanics because they're on phone games. You can't really do complex stuff on a phone. And while the controls aren't complex at all, what's cool about the combat system is how you can mix elements. So it's not just like Pokemon where it's rock paper scissors, where one element will beat one thing and then be weak against another. It does work like that, but there's also more to it than that. Like you can mix fire and water and you'll get a vaporize effect which does extra damage. You can do also water and lightning and to get extra damage like that. Water and ice to freeze enemies. Like there's all these really cool bonus effects in combat that help you deal a ton more damage or give you an extra added like debuff on your enemy or something like that to help you in combat. Like I thought that was really neat, and it also like makes you like consider when you're making your own party and making your own teams. It makes you like think about which elements you want to combine and bring. So it isn't just like a one party fits all kind of game. You're gonna have to mix around your teammates, try different combinations, see what you like, see what works, see what doesn't. So I really like that about the combat system. You're also going to be switching in between your characters. They're not all present at the same time, which is a little weird, but um, I mean, it works. It's fun. I like it. It's simple, but it's still fun. Um, the music, oh my god, the music is straight up 10 out of 10. It is some of the most beautifully crafted music ever, orchestrated, I should say. But it's so relaxing. I love it. It's just exploring the world with the music on it's just a nice experience, man. And I know I don't have it in this video. Obviously, I'm not trying to get copyright strikes on YouTube, so you're gonna have to deal with my stream beats in the background. I'm sorry, but if you ever get into this game and you like take anything away from it, just listen to the music, man. It's so good. Pair that with the fact that this game, you know, again, for a mobile game, looks heckin' pretty. Of course, it's gonna look, you know, even better on PC because you can up the graphics and stuff. But I haven't tried the game on mobile myself, so I don't know what it looks like. But on PC, it looks great and it runs great. And going back a little bit to what we were talking about before, because again, this is a gacha game, so the way they make money is they kind of prey on your impatience, because people that want the best, you know, either the best characters, the best weapons, and so on, or if they're just impatient to... Yeah, I've played tons of gacha games before in the past, and I haven't spent a dime. This one is no different. Like, again, it's very free-to-play friendly. They give you shit tons of currency so that you can do some free rolls without having to spend money. It doesn't... Like, I don't feel like I have to spend money just to keep up with everyone. Also, it's a single-player game, right? Well, mostly. Single-player with PvE. It's not like there's PvP, at least not right now. They could add it in the future, so it's not like you're going to be going up against possibly someone who spent, you know, hundreds or thousands of dollars, has the best team, best weapons, whatever. So, I mean, even if someone does pay and get a bunch of stuff, it doesn't impact your gameplay unless you're playing co-op with them. Then I guess you're just gonna get hardcore carried by their top tier team or whatever, or top tier character. But again, it's not a big deal to me. I've been doing just fine without spending any money. Another thing that surprised me about this game was the voice acting. Just the fact that there's actually fully voiced main quests and even some of the side quests. Not all the side quests, but there are some side quests that are actually voiced, and that threw me off. I did not expect that from this game, and it's actually a really nice touch. Again, it's just one of those things that makes the world feel more lively. But that does lead me to some minor gripes I have with the game. There are some, but there's not. It's not too bad. I mean, overall, this game is amazing, and I think you guys should try it if you haven't yet. I mean, it is free. Just download it. But the main character you pick, which you can't customize, by the way, they speak in the initial cutscene, but during most of your gameplay, your main character goes mute, which kind of like, I don't know why that they had to design it like that. It's like you have this voice actor already. They couldn't fit in the budget, I guess, because like when you're talking to NPCs, you do have options of what you want to say, and like 99% of the time it doesn't matter what you pick. But I don't know why your character just doesn't say it, because instead it feels like your fairy companion talks in your stead, like most of the time. There are some cutscenes where your character will talk or just like say a name or make some noise, but I just found it weird that your main character that's supposed to represent you, just isn't talking anymore after those cutscenes. So some other gripes that I have are lack of professions. So you can do a bunch of stuff in this game, like cooking, blacksmithing, alchemy. I wish there was more stuff like that to do, more side profession stuff to do, like fishing. Like you can get fish, but you don't actually fish the way you think you would. Like with the whole rod and bait and thing. Like to get fish, you literally just hop into any lake or ocean or whatever and try to swim as close as you can to a fish and press F. It's not really interactive or as fun. Kind of wish there was more like depth to professions. Like it'd be cool if like you could level them up over time. Like the more you cook, you get more proficient at cooking stuff. Maybe you have a chance to make more food. Mining, maybe you do more mining. You know, levels up, chance to get more ores. Things like that. I think would be neat to add to the game. It makes it more interactive because a lot of the side activities you do are very just not, I mean, they're very simple. That's about it. This dislike isn't quite for me, but it's definitely going to be for a lot of the newer players, especially if you haven't played like a JRPG or a gacha game. But the beginning of these kinds of games can be quite slow. There is a lot of dialogue as it introduces you the story, the characters, the world you're living in. But at the same time, it's also going to introduce you the game mechanics. And if you're new to this stuff, it can be quite overwhelming. You know, because I've already had previous experience playing both types of games, so this was not anything too new to me other than maybe like the combat system mechanics. But it can be quite slow, especially if you just want to just dive in and just start killing stuff or just start exploring, because the game wants you to do some tutorial stuff, and you know, sometimes you just want to just play. I get that, so just a heads up that the beginning can be quite slow. And the other dislike, again, this is minor, is once you get to adventure rank 20, you unlock this game's battle pass. So this is my first time seeing a gacha game have both the income of whales for your gachas, and it's gonna have the income of people buying battle passes. The battle pass, unfortunately, you cannot hold on, let me rewind there. The battle pass has two tracks. The top track is the free section, so if you don't buy the premium battle pass, you basically get half the rewards. So to get the other half, you would have to spend $10, and there's no way around this. You can't use premium currency you can't just save it up to buy it. You have to actually use real money here, and that's a little disappointing because I can't use like the gems they give me or whatever. It's more like pay to progress faster if you do buy the battle pass. It's not necessary, it's not needed, but you know, just a little minor dislike. And that's pretty much gonna cover my initial thoughts so far. I mean, in summary, despite the dislikes, the game is amazing. I love playing Genshin Impact, and I've been playing it a lot, just taking my time, doing a little bit of exploring, a little bit of questing, fighting, and just it's just been a nice game to just play for a while and just get lost into. It's very rare for me actually in general just to find a game that I sink so much of my free time into. Usually I do get bored with these kinds of games after like, I don't know, first couple hours, but just the open world, the actual open world aspect of it is really nice. And just pair that with a fun combat system and great music, and I'm just stuck playing this game for hours on end. So yeah, for those of you that are wondering, like, if it is pay to win or whatever, not really. It's more like pay to progress faster. If you do pay, you're gonna probably have more chances to have access to better characters and better gear, which does give you an edge. But again, there's no PvP in the game as of right now, so it's not like it's gonna affect you, because you don't even see the other players unless you're doing co-op. So it took me like 2 days of playing to even unlock co-op. So for the first couple hours, I would say it's just you don't see other players. You just play in your world alone. Well, not alone. You have your your crewmates, your teammates, whatever. But yeah, the game is great. I recommend playing it if you've never played a gacha game or you're looking for just some open world RPG. But if you're looking for an MMO, this is definitely not gonna fill in that niche for you, since you are just gonna be on your own for the most part. Even the co-op stuff is kind of limited in terms of what you can do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and listening to me rant about a game that I've been obsessed with. Please sponsor me. Please, devs, this game is so good. I wish I could get paid to play it because I'm playing it a lot and it's taking up a lot of my free time. If you guys have any questions about the game, feel free to leave a comment down below or let me know how you guys are enjoying Genshin Impact so far. If you have a 5-star and you want to flex on me, don't you dare. Don't you dare flex on me. I haven't pulled a 5-star yet, okay? But I'm happy with my 4-star team. 4-star gang. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.